channel.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel Final Whistle, and thank you for staying with us on this channel that promises to keep you fresh and informed, content spotlight related stories from fans reaction to pre and post match analysis, and of course in-depth match analysis. Hey, Baba, always nice to have you. Yes, and I'm your host Official Ola. Be kind enough to be part of this big family on all social media platforms on Facebook, X, Instagram, and of course our YouTube page at Final Whistle 931. Make sure you subscribe to the channel Final Whistle, and make sure your notification icon is switched on so you get notification promptly as we drop production. Believe me, Final Whistle productions are always tight and spot on. Anyway, the D-Day is almost here. Amavubi Boys of Rwanda versus the Super Eagles of Nigeria. A lot of talking points, a lot of build up to this game. And on this production, we are here to talk about the strengths and the weakness of these Amavubi Boys of Rwanda.
Yes, it's important that on our own we had sleepless nights. Trying to unravel some of the weakness of this team. It is very important.
Very, very important.
Because of which I'm not going to lie to you. Upon any mistake from us, we are just going to be watching the World Cup from
our house.
So it is very important that
I think I get the whole.
You are stay tuned to the last minute of this video. Very important.
Very, very important.
And then for those that have not subscribed, I don't know why they've not subscribed.
Not to just subscribe, share the video.
Yes, importantly, share. Our subscription is free. Are we charging them to subscribe?
No, it's free.
Compared to some other TV, you have to subscribe. It's free.
Very
so why
free.
have they not subscribed? I think you have to subscribe to the video and share it. We need this video to go viral. So because we are going to be discussing and be unraveling some of the things that would enable us to know our rivals, the Amavubi Boys, and how to unlock whatever they have in place.
They have planned
for us. As far as this shoot is concerned.
Yes, I think I would like to start first. I think we should take the strength first before the weakness. I don't know how you want to do.
Wherever you want.
Okay, the strength first. The strength first. I think one of the things I find out about this Amavubi Boys, like you said, sleepless nights. We did a lot of research on this. I find out that they're a very, very physical team. You understand? They're a very physical team.
They showed us the last time.
So expect a lot of fouls. A lot of fouls.
I can totally agree.
Some of them tactical fouls that the referee will not see or blow in our favor. Some technical fouls.
You might not see it, but
yes. And I'm worried about some of our players that will have. If it is Victor Osimhen, I'm not bothered.
Okay.
I'm worried about the likes of Ademola Lookman. Thankfully, Boniface is not here. You understand? I'm worried with the likes of Ademola Lookman to rough him off a little bit that the referee will not see and blow everything. You understand? So, a physical team, and they will bring that physicality. They have shown it across the 6 World Cup qualifiers they have played so far, and I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon.
Yes, official. I think I will start from their stronghold, which is their goalkeeper, Fiaka Ntwari. Plays in the South African League. No doubt.
Kaizer Chiefs.
He's an household name.
Yes, everybody knows.
You saw his height. He has the good physique. He's a commanding figure about goalkeeping. In fact, he has the better goalkeeping structure than
our own number one.
All of our 3 goalkeepers. So I think the last time when he had a fantastic performance against the Super Eagles, he had 9 saves, 11 recoveries. He's so fantastic.
Very,
very good goalkeeper. He's a threat and something that we have to be worried of. Yes, the last time Victor Osimhen tried to chip the ball ahead of him because of the mistake from that defender after resulting from that Victor Osimhen's press.
Yes, I remember that goal.
So let's not take anything away from him. He's got he is a very good
goalkeeper
on his day. He can be a threat to us.
Yes.
And I'm glad that he has some weaknesses to which I'm going to be talking about. I think when under pressure, he tends to commit a lot of fouls. We saw it against them in the last time. So our players should apply pressure. That's why I think like Victor Osimhen has a lot of work to do. We know he chases the ball. We know how he presses. We have to do more of that. When under pressure, he actually commits a lot of errors. I've watched him do it over time and over time. It's a pattern. It has not changed.
It will not change anytime soon. So I think it's a good thing now. Another thing I find out about this Rwanda side is their aerial prowess. Aerial duels. They are very good at winning the first ball and the second ball.
Exactly.
Now, AY, if you know, you know. I don't want to say it out, but we know what we're talking about. Our center backs, especially. I don't want to put names to this.
I think I know where you're going.
Yes, and that's why my viewers understand. I'm saying that they are not comfortable aerially.
And that's
2 center backs.
This is where we're going to miss Semi Ajayi.
Semi Ajayi. This is what have been happening to us ever since Semi Ajayi has not been playing for the Super Eagles for a while. Our area duels, both our centre backs are not comfortable on the ball. Leaving the centre backs, going to our full backs too, they don't even have the height to contest for those area balls. So it's another thing for them to overload our attack with the first ball, probably at full back, and win that first heading and recover with the second ball. So no matter what we do, Chelle was a defender back in his days. Probably that's why we are seeing new inclusion now in that defense side with the likes of Awazem and Benjamin Frederick coming into play. Felix Agu, 3 new defenders in this mix now. Hopefully, or better. Probably that's one of the reasons Chelle has integrated them into this. But above all, that is their stronghold, and it is somehow one of our weakness. Hopefully, Chelle is able to curtail that side of our game.
Yeah, officially, I think I cannot agree less. Now, I think the major reason why they are able to recover the ball is what is going to lead to my own strength also, which is the strength of the Rwanda side. They play a 4-4-1 system. 4-4-1-1 system. You understand, Usha? 4-4-1-1. That means they have two. It looks like
two attackers.
Two attackers and then 2 defensive outlets on the pitch. So you have the midfield 4 and the back
like 4.
Back like 4. It has always worked for them.
Yeah.
You understand? So I expect them to still stick to it. And that's why it's easy for them to actually crowd the midfield and then recover and then retain the ball.
Yeah.
So we are going to be seeing a 4-4-1-1 system. I know in some couple of production we're going to be dwelling more on
that tactical side.
The tactical side more.
Yeah.
And how we are going to probably get an antidote to neutralize the 4-4-1-1 system that the Amafubi boys are going to unleash against us.
Yeah.
But no doubt, what the advantage of the 4-4-1-1 system does to us is the fact that it gives them a defensive transition. Like easily they can actually transit from defense to attack. Easily.
In no time.
In no time. They would easily transit from defense to attack. And they have very good right back and left back, which give them that option. But one thing that can actually be our own, that can actually be our own undoing is not to exploit some of those defensive transition. When you see that they transit, they can actually capitalize on it. Now, this is where I have a little bit of issues with the Secretarial's formation. We have said it does not want, it might necessarily not, the diamond formation might necessarily not mean you want to play wingers. We've seen it. That's why we are seeing the lack of Samuchuku is inverting into the midfield, which gives us a concern. Now, when you have a team that set up in the defensive transition, a low block side, that's when you need wingers that can actually deal with low blocks.
Yes.
But when you are playing without low blocks,
without wingers,
then you have to tell us, we have to come up with something that is substantial enough for you to neutralize the defensive exploits or the attacking instinct of your opponent. So I think one of the remedies for this is the fact that we can actually minimize that defensive contribution. That is, when you have a team that can actually transits from defense to attack, when you have wingers on both defenders, both the right back and left back, then they would naturally retain back to their normal position, so that you don't allow them to have a free day at work. But when you have them galloping up and down, they contribute defensively and they also contribute attack wise. It becomes a challenge for you. So Secretarial should be aware of this, neutralize and reduce that defensive contribution. That's the only way we can actually deal with this 4-4-1-1 formation that these guys are going to set up.
Wow, a lot. Like we said, the reason, I don't know why this video will not go viral, but if it goes, anyway, it's as good as saying we're sitting here doing our research. Definitely the coach has a lot to do in this one. Then still moving ahead, I also found out that they are very, very good athletic players. Talking about the grounds covered.
No doubt.
So far in this World Cup qualifiers, they have the highest ground covers in African World Cup qualifiers now, you understand? So they cover more ground. They are very athletic. They are never tired. They are never tired. So, and one of our problem as Super Eagles is concerned is for the fact that we don't know how to kill a game. We don't know how to see a game off. Look at Zimbabwe, for example, now. We were leading 1-0 comfortably. We were so comfortable that we had to sub off Victor Osimhen. We had many chances to kill that game. We did not. And that cost us in the 90+ minute now. If we usually get a goal and we don't eventually kill these games and this will overrun us, there's every possibility that we see a late goal. So no matter what we do, we should be able to neutralize them and score more goals because these people are never tired. Like I say, very athletic. Ball recoveries. I'm concerned again that because Ndidi is a yellow card away from South African match. It is a game where
Alex Iwobi,
the same thing now. So practically 2 of our main midfield starters that need to match the grounds that these midfielders will cover. You understand now? Our yellow card away. Are we saying they're not going to commit a foul? You understand what I'm going through now? So no matter what we do, we should bear in mind that our players have to match them in terms of these grounds that they will cover. So above all, stamina, we need it in this game.
Yeah, very important.
Ball recoveries, we need it in this game. The dirty side of the job, we need it in this game because they are never tired. They are never tired.
I think one other thing that can actually help us is the fact that we have to restrict their mobility. Let us make sure that they are not so mobile.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing that we can actually do to solve this problem. Let us restrict their mobility. I think as much as I don't want to dwell much on personnel, like we talked about before coming on this production, so that it will not defer or deter us from getting the best out of these players. Because eventually you can say, okay, Wilfred Ndidi, yes, it might look very ancient, like you understand, but he has been consistent so far with the Super Eagles.
It's our best bet. It's our best bet.
So I don't want us to say, okay, this person is going to start. This person is the best person to help us do this, cover this ground, restrict mobility. No. But we have to collectively tell them that this is what on our own we have found out about this
Rwanda side.
Then the coach and then the technical team can actually work around all of the things that we have actually talked about. So we have to look for a way to restrict their mobility, make sure that they're not so mobile on the ball. They will not have that much cover up front. That is why I feel like if you have very good ball playing defenders, because when you have one player up front, then one at his back, then it gives a good room for you to actually advance, invert, whatever we call it these days, and then eventually knock the ball around in tight spaces. Then you provide assist for your attackers. You understand? So when we restrict them of the ball, make sure that you are always winning the ball, even if not aerially. We might not be as strong as they are, like you said, aerially, but at least you cover the ball when you have the ball on the ground. You understand? So we have to be able to make sure that we restrict their mobility. Let us make sure that their left and right, right and left back are not so mobile. You understand? I think that would do a long way, and it will help us in making sure that we get the 3 maximum points
that we need.
Like we need. Like I said, I used to call it Operation 12 points. We have 4 more matches.
Must win matches.
So we have to collect all the 4 points, all the 3 maximum points in all of the 4 matches. And like I noted the last time, this international break window is the most crucial one for us, because we are playing a Rwanda side that is seated second on the log table. We are also playing the South Africa that is seated 3 or 4 days after. That is seated first. So South Africa is seated expecting that, okay, Rwanda and Nigeria, one of them will cancel themselves.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
And they are playing
Rwanda to be back.
Yes. In Lesotho that does not
that are not ready to go
to the World Cup.
Yeah.
So you understand what they are. So the thing is looking pretty good for South Africans.
Yeah.
So they expect us to cancel our ourselves. But for Rwanda, one thing about this table is just 1 point. So you can actually turn the table around.
Yeah.
So once you collect 3 maximum points from Rwanda, you're as good as just looking at South Africa. Go to South Africa and pick the maximum point. But as we stand now, operation focus on Rwanda, leave South Africa there. After we deal with Rwanda, then we'll now focus on South Africa. It's as easy as that.
So finally, before we go, the last thing I find out about their strength is for the fact that if you have been checking their previous call-up list for the past 3 to 4 international breaks so far now, you find out that it is basically almost the same set of players, which is very, very good for a team. Cohesion, we'll talk about cohesion, we'll talk about relationship, we'll talk about bonding on how we can actually even communicate on the pitch of play that necessarily the opponent does not understand what I'm saying. You understand? And I think this is a stronghold for them, because definitely, except for 1 or 2 players that did not come here, but majorly about 80% of the players are consistent in the last call-up list. So I think it's a strength for them. Unlike us now, that we're having about 5 to 6 new players now in a competitive level. Some of them have played friendlies together, but in a competitive level, this is when we are having the likes of Desas coming, the likes of Felix Agu, the likes of Uche, Tolu Arokodare, and the rest. So this is a strength for them, and hopefully we know this and try and rectify and nullify whatever they bring to the table.
Yes, no doubt. When you look at their call-up, you keep seeing the names like Fiaka Ntwari, Borenga, Emmanuel Shinwe, and the likes. So I think it is good for them. You know, official. One thing I could pick up from what you said is the fact that names don't play football anymore, and that is the truth.
Yes, team.
Okay, now look at how sophisticated our team is. If you look at the clubs that our players play, across Europe, now compared to the
I was supposed to be in the situation.
Supposed to be in the situation
compared to South Africa. Compared to South Africa,
maybe there's one player playing in the Premier League,
Lila Foster in Burnley. He's in Burnley.
So compared to us, that we have a race of stars. One thing I've been able to deduce from this is names don't play football again in Africa. We saw Madagascar qualified to the final of the CHAN final.
Sudan. reached the semi-finals.
Yes, for Madagascar eventually beat Sudan to qualify to the final of the. It means something.
Who was expecting
eventually got beaten 3-2, but I think by Morocco.
Yes, Morocco.
You understand? It took Morocco a lot of things to be able to
efforts to defeat Madagascar.
You understand? So Sudan defeated us 4-0. That's a country at war. Let's say Nigeria is not so good, but I'm telling you that there's something that some of these so-called small teams are doing
well. Yeah.
So names don't play football again. I think the players know that. You are Alex Iwobi, in your bucket.
In your bucket, I will mark you. After that, we'll change it.
Yes, they will tell you that no. They are not star stock that will be saying, okay, this person is Victor Osimhen. When it has to do with the walk up ticket, we'll go fight for them together. And that's why we're in this position.
Yeah.
So it is best that we know that, yes, when we look at the call-up list of the Rwanda compared to ours, you see these are everywhere. They're supposed to be the names don't play football anymore. You saw Grimsby beat Man U which day. So look at the
shocker.
look at Grimsby. Look at Manchester United. Yes,
nobody saw that.
There has been a decay in Manchester United.
But no matter what, so, yeah.
I think names don't play football again. Yeah. They have been consistent with their call-ups, which is something. We are going to see a lot of cohesion because they know themselves. Now we have not a total complete squad, a total different squad.
Yeah.
Just probably some few players. Yeah. Benjamin Frederick just coming in. Sirides just coming in. Felix Agu just coming in. Tolu Arakuda Semi just coming in.
Yeah.
This other guy, Uche Crisantos just coming in. Chidozie Awazin. He has been there, but he's just coming in.
Yeah.
So, but the likes of Ekong has been persistent. The likes of Victor Osimhen has been
every
persistent.
Every time.
So I think
and the rest.
that should count for something. But one thing is important: names just don't play football again in Africa.
Yes, one thing is very, very important. Names don't play football. Team does. And hopefully the Super Eagles come together as a team collectively to do the needful. Over-reliance of Victor Osimhen should stop a big. Goals can come from different angles. Yeah. And like I said, we need goals. Goals at all to cross over this line. Yes, I hope you're enjoying this production. So this is the strength and weakness of the Rwandan side. Hopefully the Super Eagles take notes. Hopefully the Shell take notes, because we as a channel finance, we have done our assignment and we have putting it out there. Like we say, don't just limit this production to yourself. You can share it, like and subscribe, and drop your comment in the comment section. This is Final Whistle signing out. We see you guys.